How do you control a roaring excavator on the edge of disaster? What's it like to command raw power and turn chaos into precision? Stick around, because we're about to show you how the world's toughest operators tackle extreme challenges and win. He could have used the arm to steady the machine instead of diving down blindly. Every operator should know their machine's limits. This was a rookie mistake, but luckily he jumped out just in time. How were they supposed to do this on such a steep slope? The excavator even had to tilt to keep its balance, but the slope was the real problem. Luckily, no one was around, and the wall just happened to save the day. It was hard to believe they hadn't seen this coming. I couldn't believe my eyes, a log hauler versus a military rescue tank. You don't see that every day. The Cat 525C is no pushover, designed to haul huge logs across extremely difficult terrain. But the opponent is the WZT-2, a monster designed for rescue on the battlefield. This is sure to be a dramatic showdown of strength and durability. Wait a second, did they really load a 25-ton excavator onto a truck meant for just 10 tons? That's either genius-level engineering or complete madness. Honestly, I thought it would tip over, snap the axle, and end in disaster. And the way it wobbled, it looked like it could fall off any moment. But somehow, they pulled it off. Gotta admit, that was impressive.
Support. Use the arm to support. Slowly lift the thing out. Slowly lift the thing down.
Wow, this guy's a pro. Imagine driving a giant excavator down a 98.43-foot slope with a 60-degree incline. He is cutting and shaping the slope into steps and platforms to prevent erosion. That's impressive. But what's even more impressive is his ability to keep the machine from sliding. Picture yourself on a winding mountain road with loose rocks hanging dangerously over every turn. That's where 6 roos and MC parts come in with top-tier tech. The 6TF 1000 drum cutters just arrived at Chechen Blast to help carve out a safer route to the future ski resort. They're 3 times faster than hydraulic hammers and smooth out even the roughest terrain. This giant bucket wheel excavator weighs a staggering 8,000 tons. With its massive spinning wheel and huge scooping buckets, it digs deep into the earth, lifting tons of material with every turn. Typically, 6 people are needed to ensure its efficient functioning, each playing a crucial role in the process. The complexity of this machine's operation is matched only by the sophistication of its assembly, which can take up to 2 years to complete. Wow, this job is full of adrenaline. Danger can strike at any moment. But today we were lucky. The operator got out just in time and wasn't hurt. Looks like they didn't line up the 2 tractors properly. You can pull from the side, but both tractors need to be in a straight line. Here, the one in the middle took pressure from both sides, and well, you saw what happened. When operating heavy machinery, even seasoned professionals can encounter unexpected problems. During a road reclamation project, a Caterpillar 650H bulldozer accidentally slid down a slope and fell into a canal. A 750J was then called in to pull it up, but it also got stuck because the terrain was too slippery. I really thought the second one was going to flip over. The incline was so dangerous. What was most impressive was that the 650 was pulled straight up without having to turn the wheels like the 750. I really admire those operators. I saw the back actor 900 in action at Taipei Port, and it was seriously impressive. Thanks to its thrusters, it can adjust its position several times a day to deal with changing weather and traffic. Even when conditions aren't ideal, it keeps everything running smoothly without a hitch. This is where experience comes in. Driving a JCB on a steep slope requires more than just strength. It also requires dexterity, good reflexes, and years of practice. How do you think a seasoned operator would handle this situation? Share your thoughts. At first, I thought the machine was going to slide into the water, but the operator clearly knew what he was doing. He kept the heaviest part on solid ground and only let the front hang slightly over the edge. The soil was firm, so there wasn't much risk of a collapse. Every move here shows smart planning and experience.
Ammo right now. You're sending someone over to grab it. So we'll just let that silt pop it over into the manhole over there.
Looking at the Caterpillar 8200 Dragline excavator at work, you might think the hardest part is handling the huge pile of dirt, but actually the key is smooth control. No wild rope swinging, just gentle, precise digging. Thanks to the operator's experience, the machine operates at maximum efficiency with almost no downtime. The secret lies in proper operation to save both time and effort. Get ready for an exciting journey through treacherous mountain roads. Two giant excavators, Hyundai and Cat, are traversing the rugged terrain, breaking up rocks and hard soil. Next, things got even more tense. The Hyundai excavator was about to face a major challenge. The rough terrain required careful planning and precise bucket control. Even a small mistake could cause big trouble. This is where skill, strategy, and a strong will came into play. A skilled excavator operator adjusts the height of a manhole for a new road, digging just inches from the edge of the structure. Imagine working right next to such a massive machine. It would be a little nerve-wracking and stressful, right? But here, precision and experience are evident. The workers below the pit remain calm, a sign of complete trust in both the machine and the operator. Watching the Cat 319DLN climb onto the rail car is something you don't see every day. The way it handles the heavy pressure, especially on the center pin and swing bearing, proves how tough it's built. And the operator did an amazing job. It's one of those moments that really makes you appreciate both the machine and the skill behind it. Driving through sharp curves and tricky roads takes real skill, and this driver nailed it. Even though it was only Williams' third time driving an L-Class truck on his own, he handled everything perfectly. Ever watched a giant machine rip through solid rock like it's nothing? That's the O&KRH 30E crawler excavator, a true powerhouse in the quarry. But don't be fooled, this job's intense. One wrong move and rock flies everywhere. It takes nerves of steel and serious experience to control this beast. The Liebherr R984 is one of the toughest excavators in Liebherr's mining fleet. With a digging force of 670 kilonewtons, it can power through solid rock without breaking a sweat. Its bucket can hold anywhere from 6.5 to 12 cubic meters. That's almost 5 compact cars in one scoop. Pretty wild, right? Fits 10 to 16 ton crawler excavators. This unit can crush bricks, concrete, and rubble into reusable materials on site. Whether you're working in tight spaces or dealing with large piles of rubble, this bucket makes it quick, easy, and saves you from having to haul the debris elsewhere.